Bayern Munich is the current best team in the world, while Man United are ranked 15th place. However, today that is going to change as I'm going to make Manchester United the best team in the world. As we're being presented by the best team in the world, we know we have to win the Champions League. And as my first duty as my United manager, I had to transfer list a couple players, more specifically, Cristiano Ronaldo. Start a new generation here at Man United with some amazing players. So as we sold Harry Maguire for 23 million and Luke Shaw for 29.5 million, we were unable to sell De Gea and Cristiano, so I went ahead and took off De Gea off the transfer list, but I still went ahead and released Cristiano Ronaldo, leaving us with 333 million for some amazing signings. And after sealing deals with two amazing managers, we went ahead and signed Paul Torres for 63 million and Nicolo Barella for 78.5 million. And added these two new superstars to the Man United side, and now it was time for Ronaldo's replacement. But guess what? He was already in the team. And the replacement for Cristiano here at Man United will be Alejandro Garnacho, as I've changed him to a striker and I've given them that number 7 like Cristiano. A lot of pressure for this kid right here. So now it was time for the first game of the season against Nottingham Forest. If we ever want to win the Champions League, we have to go ahead and qualify for it next season by finishing in the top 4 this year. And the question was, were we going to be like every Man United manager and flop as per usual, or were we actually going to achieve our goals and become the best team in the world? We now have a penalty. Our opportunity to get a 1-0 lead is Alejandro Garnacho. Can he go ahead and score? Garnacho, he puts it away. This man is going to be special. If we're ever going to become the best team in the world, it's going to be because of Alejandro Garnacho. Here we come once again. It's Anthony through ball into Alejandro Garnacho in his new position, in that striker position. Can he go ahead and make it 2-0? And yes, he does. Alejandro Garnacho is on a brace. Can he get his hat-trick and his first appearance this season? The red blows away, so we pick up a 2-0 victory. What a brilliant start for this journey. But up next, we had Fulham at Craven Cottage. It should be a relatively easy victory. However, Alejandro Garnacho wouldn't be the only one scoring goals. And now it's a through ball to Marcus Rashford. He's 1v1 against the goalkeeper. This has to be an easy goal. Rashford on his right foot. Can he go ahead and finish? And yes, he does. 1-0. Now here comes Anthony looking for a through ball on the counter attack. And it's Marcus Rashford 1v1 once again. He's not gonna miss it surely. Rashford with a shot. He misses it. Rashford, please score. And yes, he does. He does not miss the follow-up chance. It's 2-0, 2 goals for Marcus Rashford. Once again, the red blows away, so we pick up another 3 points. What a brilliant start to this season. The good form really continued as we won our next 7 games, putting us after 11 games played with 33 points, 0 losses, and 0 draws. But up next, we had our first derby, our first Masters derby. If there's any team that is going to stop us from reaching our goals, are teams like Man City here. Man City have a penalty. De Gea, prove to me we didn't make a mistake. Not sending you De Gea. Let's go. What a brilliant save. And now it's Morris into Erling Haaland looking for a through ball into Jack Grealish with a shot, and it hits the post. We get lucky. 6 minutes left to go. Anthony finds a through ball to Marcus Rashford. Can he go ahead and score this? Rashford with a shot. It's a brilliant save by Ederson. The red blows the whistle. We pick up our first non-win of the season. It's against Man City. It's expected, but we need to make sure we stay within the top 4. To that City draw, we get no break as we have another derby game against Liverpool at Old Trafford once again. We have to win this game. Because Rashford turns, and now he's 1v1 against the goalkeeper. In the second minute of the game, Rashford with a shot, and he puts it away. 1-0. We're definitely going to qualify easily for the top 4 this season, especially with Rashford in this form. Now it's a through ball into Garancho. Oh, he's clear. Come on. He's not that fast, but can he still continue? Alejandro Garnacho, can he go ahead and score? And yes, he puts it away. Garnacho and Rashford are going to be an unstoppable duo in this season to help us reach our dreams. The red blows away, so we pick up a victory against Liverpool, a tough win. That's an amazing start so far this season. And it's like this Man United team had a fire lit inside of them as we won our next 8 games, and now halfway through the season, we had 20 wins, 1 draw with 61 points, clear of 5th place. Now it's time to see how our players are doing with their stats, and David De Gea and Varane are injured. Just brilliant, man. Just when everything was going well, we have 2 injuries. De Gea is out for 4 months. That is not ideal, man. Let's go ahead and scroll through Varane. Please don't be out for too long. And he's only out for 8 weeks. That's like 2 months. Thank God we're in January and we can sign a backup goalkeeper for David De Gea. David De Gea's injury, we had 189 million, and I went ahead and signed John Oblak for 120.5 million from Atletico Madrid. And now it's time to add Jan Oblak to the side. I'm pretty sure with Oblak at the sticks, we shouldn't struggle too much. But it was time to test out the signing of Jan Oblak as we play Tottenham up next. Another opponent that could really take us down if they really set their mind to it. Humiton on the free kick gives it into Harry Kane. Cross in. Harry Kane. Okay, Paul Torres. Please just clear it out, man. Paul Torres. No, Bissouma. Paul Torres, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You have to stay focused. If we're going to finish top 4, we cannot be making those mistakes. And now Tottenham had a penalty in the 74th minute. Please, it's not concede. Jan Oblak and Harry Kane puts it away. 2-0 down. We might pick up our first loss here. The red blows a whistle. We lose 2-0. It's not ideal, but we're still very clear 5th place. As long as we don't bottle somehow this league position we should be fine. And even if we signed a better goalkeeper, we somehow started dropping points, and now 28 games in, we're dropped all the way down to 2nd place with 66 points, looking closer to 5th place. So in order to pick up form, I will be playing this game against Wolves. Surely, we're gonna beat Wolves at Old Trafford. It shouldn't be too hard, right? And now it's a through ball to Mateus Nunes. Come on, let's win this ball back. Paul Torres, what are you doing, Paul Torres? Mateus Nunes with a shot, and it goes in. Ever since we signed John Oblak and without David De Gea, we've been doing terrible, man. We have to turn this game around. The ref blows a whistle. We lose 1-0, dropping points once again. We just couldn't beat Wolves, man. We have to pick up our form. We're getting very close to the end of the season, and we cannot continue to drop these points. We were now at the end of the season, 37 games played, and we dropped all the way down to 5th place. We were unable to pick up our form, and we're now 1 point behind Arsenal. We play Bournemouth, and they play Brentford. I'm pretty sure we're screwed. Finishing the top 4 is no longer in our hands. We have to hope and pray that Brentford win the game, but at large, we need to win against Bournemouth. If we lose or even draw, we just have no chance to finish the top 4, but we have to win this game. Simero on the ball, through ball into Garnacho. This man seems to be saving us every time we need him, and he's on through ball. It's Garnacho. Please finish this. Garnacho with a shot. That's 1-0. Come on, we're going to destroy Bournemouth, and Arsenal are going to lose their game. The ref blows the whistle. We pick up a 1-0 victory. Garnacho saves us once again, like he usually does. We shake the manager's hand, but the question is, did Brentford somehow beat Arsenal? Are we in the top 4? Are we going to be in the Champions League next season? Here we are at the league table. Let's go ahead and scroll up and find out. Did we finish in the top 4? We big hit the scroll, please. We're going closer, please. Let's finish in 4th place, 6th place, 5th place. Arsenal finished. Arsenal lost. We finished in 4th place on the final day. This was very disappointing, but at least we have Champions League football. The board sends us a message at the end of the season saying they weren't very particularly happy with our form. We have to be very careful next season. If not, we might get sacked. We were now in season number 2, and I knew exactly what we had to improve, but right away, we ran into a problem as Jadon Sancho was very unhappy and he wanted to leave the club immediately. So as a good manager, I respected his wishes and sold him for 113 million to Barcelona, and we now had 245 million to spend on some signings. And analyzing this squad, I knew we needed to sign a new left winger and also a center back to replace Varane and Jadon Sancho. So I went ahead and made those 2 signings. To replace Jadon Sancho, we brought in Federico Chiesa for 105 million, and to replace Rafael Varane, we have brought in Ronaldo Araujo for 83.5 million. And as we put in these 2 new superstars, this squad was beginning to look amazing, and I think we have a huge chance of becoming the best team in the world this season. But before we go ahead and find out who we have in our Champions League groups, I'm gonna go ahead and test this brand new team out in the Manchester Derby in the first game of the Premier League season. Garnacho 1v1 against Aymeric Laporte. Can he go ahead and beat him? It's still Garnacho. Garnacho cuts inside. It's still Garnacho. Garnacho cuts inside. Alejandro Garnacho with a shot, and he puts it away. He continues his form from last season. If there's anybody who's gonna help us become the best team in the world, it is going to be him, the perfect replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo. And now it's a through ball into Anthony. Here comes Anthony into Alejandro Garnacho. Can he go ahead and get a second? It's still Garnacho. The defense is doing terrible for Man City. It's a shot. It's the crossbar. Marcus Rashford finish it off. Gives it to Anthony. Into Garnacho, and he gets his brace. Let's go. Like I mentioned before, he's the man. Bruno Fernandes. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this. I don't score free kicks. Rashford takes a touch, has a shot, and he puts it away. 3-0 against City. This is going to be easy. But now it was time for the Champions League draw to find out what teams we're gonna get. But now the Champions League groups have been drawn. It's time to find out what group we are in. As we scroll down, we're not Group B or C, D, E, no, we're in F. We have AC Milan, Braga, and our Union. It should be an easy group. And straight away, it was time for my first Champions League campaign as my United manager. We can possibly win the Champions League in the first time of asking and become the best team in the world. But first of all, we have Milan to face in this game. Rebic gives it to Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez on the ball, gives it to Ante Rebic. Into Sandro Tonali. Tonali gives it to Adli. Adli into Salamagas with a shot, and we concede 1-0 down. That's not good. Now Rashford on the ball. We're waiting for somebody to run. Anthony through ball, and now it's Anthony. Can he take it another way? He's gonna get past Simon Kjær. He gives it back into Marcus Rashford. Gives it to Garnacho with a shot, and of course, who else was gonna score our first Champions League goal in our campaign but Alejandro Garnacho? He is going to be special in this campaign. The ref does blow the whistle. It's a 1-1 draw. Not an ideal start to the CL campaign, but it should only get better from here. After that draw against Milan, we now have to play our Union, the team for Belgium. It should be very, very easy. It's Anthony on the ball now in the 33rd minute. We're looking for some space. It's Marcus Rashford. Through ball into Anthony. Anthony into Alejandro Garnacho with a shot, and he puts it away. I'm not even going to celebrate. This man is just too good, and he's definitely going to help us do something special. It's Marcus Rashford on the ball. Through ball into Garnacho. Can he get another? I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this. Garnacho with a shot, and he puts it away. This man is absolutely unstoppable. He's gonna take us to the top. And now we have a penalty. Garancho, his chance for his first ever hat trick in his career. Garancho, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the left hand side, and he puts it away. The goalkeeper goes the right way, but there is no saving that amazing penalty. Garnacho picks up his hat trick. The ref blows a whistle and finishes 3-0 as Garnacho picks up his hat trick. I'm very excited for this Champions League campaign. I think we can win it all. We now have one last game before halfway through the Champions League campaign, and it's against SC Braga. It's Marcus Rashford on the ball. He has all the space in the world. 1v1 against the keeper with a shot, and Rashford puts it away. A 1-0 lead. The game ends as a 1-0 victory. Not the most impressive performance, but you know what? 7 points in our first 3 games. It's not bad. We should be finishing for the knockouts. And now halfway through this Champions League campaign, we had 7 points, like I mentioned, in second place, right behind AC Milan with 3 games left. Before this Braga game, I want to go ahead and check on the squad to see how everyone's doing, and Garnacho's injured, bro. Our best player, man. Please, don't be out for a long time. Come on, let's go to Garnacho. And he's out for 4 weeks. He's at least missing the next 2 games. We should still be winning these games, though. And without Garancho, our form struggled as we picked up a 0-0 draw against Braga and then a 4-1 loss against AC Milan. And now, we were sitting in second place in the final game of the CL, only 1 point above SC Braga. That means we have to absolutely pick up this victory against Union, because if Braga win and we lose or draw, Braga will go in instead of us in the next round of the Champions League. But Garnacho is back from injury, so hopefully he is fit and ready to probably carry us once again. Casemiro on the counter now. He has all the space. We're looking for crosses. Anybody gonna get in the box? Casemiro passes it back into Alejandro Garnacho with a shot, and the first shot back from injury. Of course, he was gonna score. We missed him when he was gone, picking up a draw and a loss. But now he scores to put us in the lead to possibly send us to the knockout stages. And now it's Chiesa into Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes does give it to Rashford into Alejandro Garnacho with a shot, and once again, it's 2-0. Thank God we have this man back. He picks up the ball. It's a 2-0 lead so far. We should be sealing these 3 points. And now it's Casemiro through ball into Federico Chiesa, looking to finish this game off. It's Chiesa on the ball. He has 2 other players next to him. Chiesa passing into Marcus Rashford. 3-0. Ref blow the whistle. The game should be over. And the ref does blow the whistle. We pick up a 3-0 victory, securing our place in the knockout stages. Let's see who we have to face up next. But before we do that, we were now in January, and in the Premier League, we're doing just fine, sitting in the top of the table with 52 points, tied with Chelsea. We do have 44 million, but we really can't buy anyone, so let's go ahead and find out who we're facing next. Just a reminder, we did finish in second place, so we should have the tougher opponent, but it's time to find out who we face, and it's Atletico Madrid. It's not the best team here, but it's not the worst team. And now that we're in the knockout stages of the Champions League, we were now sitting in 11th place in the club rankings, and here are the top 10. We have Atletico, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Barcelona, Chelsea, Liverpool, PSG, City, Real, and Bayern Munich, and we are playing against 10th place Atletico. Let's see if we can qualify for the quarterfinals and move up the list. So in this first leg against Atletico, it's gonna be a risk, but I'm gonna go ahead and sim the first leg of almost every single game just to not make it overpowered, and we pick up a 1-0 loss, bro. That's not a good start to this knockout stage. And after that 1-0 loss in the first leg, we're now in the Estadio Metropolitano for the second leg. The club rankings do not move just yet, but we have to go ahead and turn this around if we want to become the best team in the world by the end of this season. And now it's a through ball into Garnacho. He's by himself, but here comes Jimenez looking to catch up to him. Garnacho gives it to Anthony. Can he go ahead and score, Anthony? And he slouts it home. Garnacho can not only score, but he also gives the assist. We now equalize in aggregate. Can we go ahead and turn this game around? And now it's Bruno Fernandes, the captain. Brilliant through ball into Federico Chiesa. Here we come on the counter attack, looking to take the lead in aggregate. Pass into Rashford, who's looking for a shot. He takes a shot and he puts it away. 2-0 in this game, 2-1 in aggregate. Surely we're going to maintain this lead and go to the quarterfinals. And now it's Scott McTominay on the ball. Pass into Bruno Fernandes with a shot, and we get lucky. It's a 3-0 lead now. Surely this game is over and we're on to the quarterfinals. The game does end 3-0. We shake hands with Diego Simeone, probably surpassing him in the club rankings. Let's see who we have next. As a reminder, we did pick up a 3-1 victory in aggregate over to Lex Atletico. Who do we have next? And we have Bayern Munich. Aren't they first place, bro, in the rankings? This is not good. And after passing on to the quarterfinals, we go all the way up to 6th place as Liverpool, PSG, City, and Real Madrid get knocked out of the Champions League. And yes, we are playing the #1 club team in the world in Bayern Munich. But once again, this first leg, I'm going to go ahead and sim it. Garnacho's in form, the team's in form. We're going to go ahead and sim it, and it's going to be a 2-1 loss, man. And Bruno Fernandes is injured. Please don't be out for a long time, man. Please, we need you. You're the captain. The question was, is Bruno Fernandes out for a long time? And he's out for 3 months. That's the rest of the season, man. We lose one of our best players and our captain. What are we gonna do, bro? And after that loss to Bayern Munich and Bruno Fernandes' injury, we move all the way back down to 10th place as they think we're gonna get knocked out of the quarterfinals. We have to go ahead and prove them wrong. And like I mentioned before, with Bruno Fernandes out injury, I have decided to go for something controversial and give Alejandro Garnacho the captaincy. He's been a hero ever since we started this challenge, ever since we've been signed for Man United. I back him to lead us to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And now it's Alejandro Garnacho, through ball into Marcus Rashford. Rashford 1v1 against Manuel Neuer with a shot, and he puts it away. We pick up a 1-0 lead. We have drawn in aggregate. We still have a lot of time to turn this game around. But Bayern Munich now have a penalty. Carrasco to take it. Oblak, you have to save this, and no, Carrasco puts it away. We go down in aggregate 3-2. Please, please, there's still a lot of time left. We have to turn this game around. But now, it's Federico Chiesa on the run. He has all the space in the world, through ball, all the way to Rashford. Marcus Rashford, please, have a shot, Rashford, and he puts it away. We're not out just yet. It's 3-3 with around 20-30 minutes left to go. Or 40 minutes left to go. We still have a lot of time to win this game. And now it's Paul Torres, through ball into Anthony. Please put it away, Anthony, and yes, he does. It's 4-3. We have to defend this lead for 18 more minutes, and we go on through to the semi-finals. And go to the semi-finals is what we're going to do as we shake Julian's hand. Let's see who we have up next. And after beating the best team in the world, our club ranking should definitely skyrocket, but it's time to find out. We're going to play next, and it's Chelsea. It's not the ideal opponent, man, to be honest. And saying it wasn't ideal, I was correct, as now Chelsea were sitting in first place. However, we were in second after beating the #1 team, but we're still playing first place, so hopefully we do well and advance to the final to potentially be the best team in the world. And as per usual, we have the first leg. I'm gonna go ahead and sim it once again. We're at home. We realistically should win this game. I think the Bayern Munich side was way better. They do have Cristiano, which is taunting us, but is it going to be a win or a draw? And it's a loss, man. And it's an even bigger loss this time. We have an even bigger turnaround to turn around in the semi-final against Chelsea. And after that loss against Chelsea, Inter Milan go through as they go to second place, and Chelsea remain in first as Milan go down respectively to third and fourth place. But it was now time to go to Stamford Bridge with Alejandro Garnacho once again leading the side. We have to somehow turn this game around. If not, we have to go to next season and hopefully win the Champions League then. And now it's Marcus Rashford on the ball. Rashford looking for a through ball. He does find Garnacho. He's through. The captain, the man who saved us all season, with a shot, and he puts it away. That is already one goal that we need in order to turn this game around. We need at least 2 more goals to win this game. And now it's Anthony on the wing. He has all the space in the world. Surely, before halftime, we should score. Anthony gives it back into Chiesa with a shot. Please shoot, Chiesa, and it goes in. 2-0. We have equalized in aggregate. We have a whole second half to win this game or even potentially lose. And now it's Marcus Rashford, through ball into Alejandro Garnacho, looking for his brace. The captain, can he go ahead and send us to the final? And yes, he does. Garnacho, every single time we needed him, he has been there. And now that he is the captain, he has proven to us that he is one of the best players in the world this season. On to the final, hopefully. And yes, we do win this game. We shake Potter's hand in delight. As we go on to the final, we will be playing Inter Milan. But now, it was time for the Champions League final in Benfica Stadium. It's been an amazing journey so far. We had the possibility of becoming the best team in the world here or finish in second place. Garnacho has been the hero in this whole time that we've been with Man United. Let's see if we can become the hero once again in this Champions League final. And a check on the ball, through ball to Lautaro. Please, it's not conceded, and Jan Oblak couldn't save it. Lautaro scores. They score first. We're going to be playing catch-up for probably a majority of this game, but we've came back before. Can we come back again? Federico Chiesa now, through ball into Alejandro Garnacho. Can the captain equalize this game? Garnacho, and it's a brilliant save from Onana. It's Alejandro Garnacho now. I'm looking to go all the way with this captain. We want to equalize with the captain. Still Garnacho on the ball with a shot, and Onana once again with a save. Inter now have a penalty. Lautaro to take it. Oblak, please save it, and Oblak has saved it. Let's go, Jan Oblak. Now it's Garnacho on the ball, through ball into Marcus Rashford. Clearly, this has to be a goal. 1v1. Rashford hasn't failed us so far, and Rashford puts it away. We equalize in the 67th minute. We equalize this game. We still have a chance of becoming the best team in the world. The ref blows the whistle. It's now time for penalties. We went to extra time. Nothing happened, but it was time for this penalty shootout. Here's our list of penalty takers. We have a lot of good players, but so do Inter Milan. It's time to start this penalty. Rashford up first. The youth academy player from Man United. Player who's been here a long time. Rashford with a shot. He puts it away. Onana goes the right way, but we still take that 1-0 lead. And now Emil Forsberg for Inter Milan. Can he have a shot? And it's a brilliant save for Oblak. Easy, terrible shot by Forsberg. And now Anthony Martial came in as a sub. Can he go ahead and put this one away to the right hand side? And yes, he does. But now it's Lautaro Martinez. Scored a goal earlier and missed the penalty. Can he miss again? And easy save. Come on, Lautaro. What are you doing? Garnacho, the captain. He's gonna finish his penalty surely. Garnacho to the left and he puts it away. Let's go. And now if Oblak saves this against Marcelo Brozovic, we win this game and win the Champions League and become the best team in the world. Brozovic versus Oblak. Can we go ahead and save it? Oblak, and no, Brozovic puts it away. But we still have an opportunity. Onana versus Federico Chiesa, the man who replaced Jadon Sancho, who wanted to leave. If we score this goal, we officially win the game, the Champions League, and become the best team in the world. Chiesa, he's...
To achieve in life, you need something extra inside you. A dynamo that says, I'm going somewhere. And when the kids arrived at United when they were 14 years of age, that's what they had. They wanted to go somewhere.
Chiesa, he's gonna go to the right hand side and he puts it away. Let's go. Federico Chiesa puts it away and we win the Champions League. We're about to become the best team in the world. Let's go, man. And now, but who else but Garnacho to confirm us as the best team in the world in this long journey? He was the best player easily to replace Cristiano, and Garnacho lifts the trophy and we have officially become the best team in the world with Manchester United. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys are definitely gonna join me winning the World Cup with the worst team in history.